Keller Chris got picked up by the Steelers. I just want to see what the recruiting is, man. That's all I want to see, man. EB target ready for official visit. Boy, I be hating these crystal ball predictions. I be lying. They got a five-star running back predicted to go to Tennessee. Hold on, I'll take you a second. Bijan Robinson.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, he from Arizona. Of course, he's a West Coast nigga. Got a .9,
All right,
9899 grade though. Ranked 22nd in the nation.
Saturday, we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Houston Texans.
Well, you probably stay on the West Coast. Pretty sure.
You trying to get old boy from Texas.
The first of four games in the conference championship on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone.
Look, what you over there trying to make stir fry? That's why you asked me.
Not tonight, but I'm probably gonna try it.
Easy. Make some stir fry, cook up some rice in the instant cooker. Have my meals for the rest of the week, the next 2 days anyway, at least the next 2 days, next 3 days. Stop buying expensive ass Eat Fit Go.
That's what I be doing, bro. Trying to damn budget for the week because I really don't make no fucking money as it is. So
You know what helped me? I went on Amazon and bought them little meal prep things. So I got like 3 weeks worth of meal prep trays.
yeah, I got some too.
Yeah. Yep. I usually do rice and stir fry. One night I made stuffed peppers with the leftover rice.
I be usually cooking grilled chicken and mashed potatoes.
Yeah, you just gotta switch it up. Sweet potatoes and stuff.
Chicken tenders and shit. Not fried, grilled.
Yeah. Maze, where you go? Oh, now my sister wanna have the AC blasting in the house. Got the house all cold.
No, she go ahead and go.
Nah, she usually turn it off. Me 5,000 degrees in the house.
for a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. Going up top. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And now the ball's out. Fumbled in midfield.
And picks.
Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, and he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes.
Should have been a pick.
Big
But
time,
I'll take you.
free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's going to be brought down inside the 5. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Again left, it's Sanders. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made that time by B.J. Hill. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
A good chance this is 4 down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. That's good for a first down. There's a guy who 1,000 yards receiving in their season, and now he's got his first catch in the playoffs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. Letting his way down to about the 5-9-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Off the play action, it's Watson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Wrong fucking button.
Mixtape made it play. Or if he's playing.
And they'll go on the ground. Down right around the 25. Just a yard pickup there, and it'll bring up a second.
The dangerous Fletcher clocks.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Counting down toward the midway point in one. Running right, here's Sanders. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there.
Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. So he runs it for 1 yard, then no gain. I don't know that you go back to that well here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I don't know that you do as well, but if you want to get the ball to him, if you want him to have it, maybe you get him into space and throw it to him.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Out of the gun, Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. A place like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back.
Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, the teammate is able to come over the ball.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers? It's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Arena. And he gets this one just shy of 40, down to 39.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
They go play action here on 1st down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Gary and Cowan. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down the score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. And on the ground they go. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
First carry for the Clemson man, Golden.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
They need to get to the 20. They want to pick up a first here on third down.
From the gun, here's Watson. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
The Texans with the first opportunity now from the red zone.
It's first and 10 from the 12. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden, and it's Texans football as we get going in quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it first and 10.
To throw is Watson. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
No gain, and it's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Dancing to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. William Jackson with a pick.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I think that interception happens for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. There's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
So don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
After the interception, here's Taylor. It's complete to Brown. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, second and a yard.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
He lost two there, and it's third down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. First throw down for the backup Bortles. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Bortles now on first down. Now he's here. It's loose. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football defensively, though.
Opportunity missed. It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
The first down play to be frank, nothing short of awful, and now they have to deal with second and very long. On second down, Taylor. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And to the 42-yard line here down there. Call it a gain of 5. And they're going to be staring at a third and long here. They snap it at 1. Now it's Taylor. He rifles one that's intercepted. Zach Henry have with a pick. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 38.
And he gets this one in midfield before he's run down.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Over brings it in, over the middle. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Huh?
Throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag
3-0.
away from defenders. Hard
My
to
way.
stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And they'll try to ground the ground here with the running back. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gain, they can run that plan any down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to find his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Two minutes remain in the first half. Back with more AFC playoff action after this timeout. To throw on second is Watson. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Houston. Ricky Seals-Jones, 30 yards. And the Texans will well onto their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Khalid for the return. And a nice job there as he gets his one just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. First down, it's Taylor. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. He's going to go down again. Jadeveon Clowney in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Third and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack. From the gun, it's Taylor. Able to get away. And the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
On fourth down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Just 18 seconds remain till halftime as they come up on 1st and 10.
And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout.
As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
They'll begin with a run by Goldman. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Excuse me.
And they'll go ground game here to the tailback.
Oh, we almost got out of here. He would have been sick, and I would have been so happy. Oh, I would have been so happy. That nigga would have been sick.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And it pops free. The collision there jars the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
On second and 10, Watson.
Oh, go steal that block.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
It's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Come back, come back. Come back, come back. Come back, come back.
Operating from the gun. Watson. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
This nigga dropped it.
The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
You're singing. You said somebody sent you?
No.
First play, the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Taylor to throw on second down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They're calling a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
I love how we can't get off the block. I love it.
Football being a game of strength and brawn, it's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his legs.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
From midfield now, here's Taylor. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Drag route.
He's to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll run it now out of the gun. There he goes inside the 30, and he'll be taken down at the 26. That good for 19 and a first down.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw 2 tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block, and he ran the ball successfully behind that power set.
They'll throw on first down to Taylor. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Second and 10 now, it's Taylor. And he comes back with complete. Two catches now in this divisional matchup. That one, a first down.
Fucking crossing route.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy at his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Inside the red zone here, they look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. On second down, here's Taylor. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. Just one for three thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try to run for it with Taylor. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, come on, Clowney.
Flag as well. I think this this one's going to be a face mask.
So now the Bengals got him set up with a first and goal. They'll try to run with Rita. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up at the 2.
No game there. It's going to set up second and goal. So stuff from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They come out here in the eye. They'll give it to him about the middle. And he pushes forward, comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Well, sometimes I get caught up in, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
Kelly, third and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. John Kelly taking it in from a yard out. And the Bengals have got it back to a 1-score game. He has been an integral part of the offense all season, and now in the playoffs he's carrying it over. Had the touchdown last week in the wild card game. Now his second TD of the playoffs.
Showing some consistency, and that's something that we have to keep in mind about the playoffs, because we often think you have to be spectacular in order to win. I think consistent is what you're looking for. That can get you to the finish line.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Heading out as the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And they'll go on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Back-to-back good plays. Have them on the move on first down. And on the ground, they'll go. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What, is it 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. Now go. And his yardage here, back at the 41. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no really movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll try the air now with Watson. And he almost had it defensively.
Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's third down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
The Texans on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Now Watson from the gun. He's going to flip it into his running back. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very highly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash, this from 53. And this one is right down the middle. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Bengals getting set to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now Taylor on first down. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Zach Cunningham in there to record another sack. There's 6
of the afternoon. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. To throw is Taylor. Operating from the gun. They'll leave it for Kelly complete. That's a run now. Broken tackle for Kelly. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody has that ability, they want them on their team.
On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. And this will be a jump off for Kelly. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Shotgun now for Bortles. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
And the Bengals on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Again, it's Taylor. But he stays out. But he can't get away from it, and down he goes.
This offensive line flat cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
And Lambeau will put this one through. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And here comes the Texans now. I guess the good news as they start this drive is that they still do have the lead, Charles. If their defense hadn't been able to hold them to a field goal on the other side, they'd be down. But now it's about preserving that very small lead.
It is preserving and maybe stretching it out a little bit. Because if you're a starter on that side of the ball, I certainly hope you didn't loosen up your shoulder pads or start to cut the tape off. Because if you did it way too soon. They've got to go back out there with renewed vigor, for lack of a better term, and also a good plan. They need points, and they need them now.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Well, Brandon Pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bifema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go on Largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go on a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
And they're going to ground attack here.
And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. But to no avail. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. The fourth down successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Right back to the 1st down.
that he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Taylor looking to throw on second down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 23 yards on the play.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Shotgun, it's Taylor. The quick slot caught.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Texans scoop it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And they had it there so close to the goal line. A chance to take it across, claim the lead here in the 4th. Boy, that was a big, big mistake.
It really was, and as much as I want to give credit to the defense for making the play, I do tend to agree with you. That mistake, that's a chance to go in and take the lead. I mean, you're in great shape. You don't take care of the football. But they'll be going over that like crazy these coming weeks.
The drive begins with a handoff to Gallman, and he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So second and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. And they'll try to run here in the running back. He's got Daly. He's at the 50, 30, 20. Touchdown.
Fuck that nigga. Fuck this nigga. Fuck this nigga. Huh? I just went up 20-10 with 1:48 left in the game. Yeah. So I went for it on 4th down and that nigga was driving nigga out. Hit stick that nigga and that nigga fumbled like a motherfucker.
The kickoff unit is out of the field and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as sails over the end line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted to practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, we got a couple more downs to play with.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Taylor to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a ball like that, I'm going to use an aggressive
aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. Might have put a screen.
3rd and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack. Now it's Taylor. He's going to let it fly. So they take a shot there on 3rd down. Couldn't get it. Now it's 4. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there. Hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. And you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all that yardage. That would be a big play.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. He didn't even try to
you all the way back, Tyrod.
He must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and try to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Bengals got to have this one.
And he is going to go down in the end zone. Down goes Bengals into safety.
So that a double whammy. Not only do you have to get away the football, but the 2 points mean this is now a 2-score game.
Fuck that, man.
But it means everything in this situation.
No.
Ultimately, that might be the play that ends up deciding this game.
And now out comes Houston.
All right.
Hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
They start on the ground with Golden. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They'll run again. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. They got
2 and 3 they needed. This leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. And they're moving on to the conference championship.
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough way for it to end.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.
Hey!